Hello and welcome to the Real Estate Podcast. Today is the MidWeek Reflection, April the 15th, 2020. Today we're going to just talk about current events. Stay tuned. This is a very interesting time that we live in. I have never seen anything like this in my lifetime. And it's very interesting in the sense that we are having to adjust our entire lives around the circumstances that we're facing. And the circumstances are real. And we need to pay attention to our actions, our thoughts, and our processes so that we protect ourselves and we protect others. The COVID-19 situation has taken over the world and is really it's not something we're accustomed to. We are really not sure how to deal with this. But I think a lot of people are doing a really good job of trying to manage their lives, trying to make sure they're taking care of the people around them. They're trying to be diligent and watchful in how they conduct themselves. Regardless of who is not, there's a lot more. I think there's more individuals who are trying to do the right thing. But in a time like this, we still have to be vigilant. We still have to be vigilant to try our best to minister. And in this process, talk to people in whatever manner we can. Some people are using video chat, Zoom or Google Duo, FaceTime, whatever tool you have to try to reach out to not only family members and friends, but, even if you have an opportunity to reach out to people you may not have talked to in a long time, or you may get to talk to some new people. So take those opportunities to just minister to people if you can, because everybody doesn't handle pressure the same way. And we follow these scriptures. Matthew 6 and 25 through 27 says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about the body, what you will put on." Matthew 6 and 34 says, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." In other words, we're not to spend a majority of our time worrying about what we're going to eat and what we're going to wear. God takes care of us. He takes care of the birds of the fields. They don't want for anything, and neither will we. We just need to trust and believe that He's going to manage and take care of us. He really does have us in His hands. But for those people who don't know Him, they may not know that He will take care of them. They may not know. They may be relying on their own abilities. And, it's really hard to trust ourselves because we make a lot of mistakes. We have a lot of issues. So really, if you want to get through something like this, you need to rely on something bigger than yourself. When we talk about Matthew 6 and 34, we're not supposed to be anxious, worrying, spending our time trying to figure everything out. We're not going to be able to. We'd have to trust that we're going to be taken care of. And we have to, follow the rules as best we can to keep others from getting sick, or keep ourselves protected from being sick. So we still have to follow basic rules, the social distancing that's out there now, but that's just common sense. It's a sickness that's going around, and we need to do what we can to protect ourselves and others. So we're not supposed to be anxious for anything. Tomorrow, if you worry about tomorrow's got its own set of trouble. So why spend time today worrying about tomorrow? That's not going to necessarily make tomorrow better. Yes, you can plan for things, but there's certain things that may happen tomorrow that you couldn't plan for. It'll have its own trouble. So just focus on today. Enjoy today. Praise God today. Pray for somebody today. Bless somebody. Help somebody. Give somebody something that they need that you have, that you don't need. Do what you can to be supportive and helpful in this moment. Always say kind words, encouraging words, have encouraging thoughts. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Do what you can to make this time the best time. Some people don't get to spend a lot of time with their kids because they work a lot. Now you have more time with your kids. Make the most of it because, this will be over soon, the Lord willing. And you'll have to go back to work and your kids will have to go back to school. But now you have an opportunity to find out things about your children that you didn't know, things about your spouse that you may have overlooked. You may be able to find a lot of good things in the life that you have. Talk to friends, pray for family members, hug and love on those as soon as you get the opportunity when this is over, and make sure you tell everybody how much you care about them. This is the time to do that. So I hope you got something out of this today. Be blessed. Grace and peace.